So my 20 days of authenticity videos are over, but they left their mark because originally today I was going to do a live stream, and I was going to kind of walk people through my Lightroom process as I'm going through it, because I got to deliver a video, or I'm sorry, I got to deliver photos for my buddy. I mentioned it like last Thursday or whatever, where I went down and took pictures of the apartment for rent. And originally I was just going to kind of like low-key just like go live when I was doing the editing, and then I had this thought of like, well, I'm redoing stuff, and my thoughts were originally just going to be do one live stream on Mondays, and then like Fridays were definitely going to be a video, Wednesday was going to be like a bonus video, and I was like, well, maybe if I just make this like a straight up tutorial, because I said, let me go into the app, and the YouTube app has this like research feature where you can see what people are looking for. So I was like, oh, Lightroom, and I can see like the top 3 searches for Lightroom, and I'm like, oh, well, this is definitely going to be a clickable thing. Well, let me do like an actual tutorial, and it fell apart. So I ended up feeling like it was soulless. That's the way that I can best put it. It ended up being like, it was a tutorial. And it was good, and I did some testing with my audio. I was doing the live stream, or I was doing the like screen recording, and I hooked up my Yeti, and then I also had my my R recording me, and I was just going to marry them in DaVinci, the standard stuff. And I realized, like, as I was doing it, I was really struggling, because I was like, oh wait, let me retake that, and I stumbled here, and I should tell it this way, because if I say this, then it might be confusing to a beginner, and like I just started like filtering myself so much that I was getting aggravated and frustrated, and it ends up that I got to like almost done, and I honestly wasn't having a good time. It wasn't. I was struggling through it like real hard, and I think it's because these kinds of videos, this kind of like this like more personal connection, has really given me an outlet to be like, this is me. And I don't like doing like official like tutorials. They're hard because you have to think of everything, and it's almost like a class. And I'd rather do kind of like that. I did a live stream with D-Will on Monday. It was a Create With Me, and I was doing a Photoshop piece of art, which I have to finish because that's a Christmas thing. And I was looking back at that video, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed watching it, and kind of seeing how we're interacting and like kind of working on our separate stuff. And there was some technical difficulties, and that was my fault. If you do watch that, then you're going to see that he's echoey quite a bit, and that's because I didn't have noise echo cancellation on, and anyway, I couldn't turn it off, and I didn't even notice till like almost the end. So I apologize for that, but that won't happen next time. But anyway, so I realized that these kinds of videos are way more potent for me. And so what's funny is this video right now is for me. I mean, it's for you guys too, but it's like, this is almost me like journaling my thoughts at the end of the day, which I would normally, I don't do it every day, but that notebook that I showed you the other day, that's where I write my thoughts, and I kind of journal and kind of get some clarity that way. But like this right here, this is very productive for me. It's very cathartic, very, very therapeutic. So I'm just going to stick to what feels right. And what I'm going to do that Lightroom. I have to deliver those photos. I absolutely have to do them tomorrow. I have to have them done. But I do feel like it's good to kind of share that process, especially because they're not glorious photos. They're just photos that I took of an apartment to rent this thing out. But sometimes that's what photographers are paid for. It's just to get the good photos that people need to sell something, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I kind of want to show that, because a lot of what we see on social media is like, look at this beautiful place in Sweden, or look at these awesome sports photos, or epic bird shots or whatever. I mean, these photos are not epic. I'm gonna be straight up. They are not epic, but they do the job. And so it's just, how do I deliver these with kind of like my spin on them a little bit? Like there's some things about like they're overly the clarity on them's too harsh, and as far as I think. And then the lighting was not good. The lighting was not good at all, because we shot at nighttime, and then we have the LED lighting. Some of it's like green LED lighting, and then other is slightly yellow. So it's like, these are the challenges that I want to show, especially new people, that like it's not all glorious. Sometimes you're just going to have to take shots of boring things that don't look good, and then make them look as good as you can within a reasonable time frame. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to do a live stream, and I have to do it quick because I have to deliver them, and I have other work that I got to do. I have to get 124 like solidified and try to get my stuff like ready, because it's the first of the year is coming fast approaching. So, and I want my like the step into the new year to be like, here it is. Like this is stepping into the new year. 124 is repositioned and like solid, because I need to get clients. I need to get movement. And I feel like this is really good for that. So just because it gives me the clarity. So I'm noticing that my eyes, I'm sorry, this is the iPhone is being dumb. It still gives me a filter regardless. There's no way to turn off this filter. So like if I have this like beauty eye thing, I'm sorry, I cannot turn it off. This is one thing that I wish that I had an Android, because I don't think Android does this. So anyway, until next time, you're not going to see this till tomorrow, because it's almost bedtime for me. So you're not going to see this till tomorrow, which is Wednesday, which is going to be when the live stream is. So this should go out hopefully before the live stream. I should probably just post it and wham bam, thank you ma'am. And yeah, anyway, all right, you guys, you know what to do. Be good to each other.